Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about communicating sequential processing. Communicating sequential processing. It is a simple CFP concept subscribed with events, process, sequencing, and the input and the output and the result that how we interact with every basic fundamental object that we have around the world. Now a CSP process is completely described by the ways in which it communicates with the external environment. What I meant to say is that now suppose there is a car and there are specific events related to car like the steering, the engine, the doors, the music system. These are all events and the object is a car. Now when I steer my car, several different events take places like the engine, the transmission, the car, the door has to be stopped, like it has to be closed, the window, the windshield, everything, the wheel has to rotate. So comprises of every single event that is taken step by step with concurrent or even independent is comprises of a single object which is taking place inside the object. So CSP concept is more like several events composed together, independent, parallel, and concurrent. This is what the CSP concept means. The most important subject is the alphabet of an event in the CSP concept, where we generalize the whole scenario of different events taking place inside a composed of a system. Now there can be alphabet of an engine, alphabet of an steering of a car, alphabet of a wheel, alphabet of a transmission, alphabet of a window also. So an appropriate set of atomic interaction of the different level of processes taking place, we compose with them as a sigma. The alphabet of all events that we see over here is a sigma. It's composed of all events, like that which is taking place inside the object, which I took as a car as an example. Now, in CSP, events are assumed to be instantaneous. That is, it is when an interaction is agreed, it follows there onwards. Let's go on to the next page. Now, as I gave you the example of like different events for a car, now, now suppose take an example of a simple counter. Okay, the counter goes up and down, and it's, the instant can be a zero at the zero level step. So up, down, and is zero are a simple event of an alphabet for a counter. Now take an example of a simple input and output for a one channel thing. Now in dot x and out dot x are the simple input and output values of type t, where x belongs to t for one channel each. Okay, so that's the alphabet. Now, now there is another example where you have the weight or the money. Okay, now you pay x and you get a change x, where x is nothing but a value or it's a money, where x belongs to money, the m caps is the money amount, and both are union of the amount that you're paying and you're getting what? It can be anything like the cheddar, the gouda, and the parmesan. These are the weight because you're paying amount of money to get a equivalent weight of something, cheddar, gouda, or weight for like a cheese shop. Okay, so these are sets of alphabet and this thing. Now there's another step known as the stop process. Now the events are always supposed to be on the left hand side and the process are supposed to be on the right hand side. If these are not followed, then there must be like something wrong with the CSP like configuring. The simplest process is stop. Okay, when you don't perform anything at all, stop means that. It can be convenient in the specification and also provide a simple model of a deadlock system. Like suppose you have a system where the phrase goes as in order to make money you need money. Now if you don't have the money, how could you make money? It brings a deadlock system. Therefore the stop process came into being. Now there's another term in CSP, it's called prefixing. Prefixing is nothing like when you mean with different alphabet of a different process, but you mean the same thing. Just like the associative in arithmetic, in mathematics, even in like normal numerical process or in physics, where you have an associative technology in the computer system also. So it goes like this: if a process P, okay, and the value associated with that is a sub event of a sigma, like if the if a small number of events, it belongs to the whole set of events in any communication. Then it says A tends to P. What it means is like A is offered until the environment accepts it and behaves like P. Okay, so an example is like this: up tends to go down and then to stop. After a stop, there's nothing. Now suppose you pay $5, but by $5 you can also get Gouda for 500 grams, cheddar for 100 kg, and change you have this, and then you stop. So what it does is with $5 you got Gouda cheese, cheddar for 1 kg, and you also got change. So this is called prefixing. Like you gain again and again, and you still until you get stopped. Now there is another thing in like in CSP. It's a term named as recursion. Recursion is a set of events where things repeated itself. Just like an example of a clock, where tick is the only set of events where the clock does. Okay. Now suppose after 1 minute it is still continuous tick, it still continues tick. So tick is recursive in every moment of time. Okay, so tick is a recursive function to the CSP. Now in this particular example, let's let's like P1 gives up. Okay, now up goes to down and then against to P. Now you see with P1 I again gain to the same thing, like moving back to the same state. With P2 I'm going up, down and then up and then down and then to P up. So I can say that P up going up and then down, and then P down is going down and then P up. So the last one is because it creates two processes, which is in recursive interaction. Now we have a choice function in a CSP where A has a choice in a set of events. If P the process belongs to A, then X gives a choice run to X such that the environment offered a choice of A and then behaves like appropriate of it. Like X got a choice which X belongs to A and then it behaves as a process of it. Okay. Now it got the same function as an example. Like when a marathon runner have got a choice to run like two different sets. If he wants to run a sprint, then he has to be a participant of the sprint run. Similarly, if he wants to repeat it itself, he wants to repeat in a consecutive hot run to make choice of more than like one particular time to do the thing again. There's another thing as guarded alternative. Using the guarded alternative construct like you have a set of count where you have an alternative thing to perform a similar task in a different fashion. Now suppose the counter goes 1. Now what you can do, you can either count 1 up or 1 down. So you will have the same value again and again, but you have a different alternation, like goes up or goes down. So there you go, you have an alternative, but in a different fashion where you have braces with that. That's why it's called a guarded alternative. I'm not going to that. Okay. Now I'm going to the channels and the guarded alternative. Now they can be like a distributed channel, the input output allowed in the guarded alternative. Like suppose you have a channel S where you pay a certain amount to get different type of things that change plus the amount of money